I'm Jason Ickers. Welcome back to Rocky Mountain Farm and our YouTube channel. We're a little over a month away. Time to start planting corn and trying to get everything tilled and plowed and ready. Here in the next month, we hope to have good weather to where we can prepare our fields. We picked up another 5 acres this year. We're going to try to do 4 acres of it in sweet corn, and we're going to try to do an acre in pumpkins. Tab's working in the greenhouse. She started seeding today. We've got some petunia plugs that I picked up earlier today, and she's going to start working on those. She is getting ready to start tomato plants, and she's got some pepper plants already started. Peppers take a little longer than tomatoes, but it's getting to be our favorite time of the year. We're getting ready to get things kicked off, and Tab's still having to use our little greenhouse. We got a 16 by 24 ordered, but it's not ready, and it's not going to be ready in time, unfortunately, to do our plants in there this year. But hopefully we'll be getting it soon and getting it put together anyway. So we're in our 6 by 16 small homemade greenhouse. I got Tab here, and I wanted her to tell you all what she's doing so far.
Hi, I'm working in the greenhouse today. I'm actually running a couple weeks behind due to weather. I should have already had a lot of stuff seeded. But what I have seeded first are my peppers. I seeded these and put them in the house just a couple weeks ago. Some of them are starting to come up, but they haven't really had a regulated heat, so they're just coming up sporadically. The reason that I seed the peppers first is because of their germination period. A pepper requires a lot of heat, and it takes a lot longer for a pepper to germinate rather than a tomato or cabbage, lettuce, anything like that. Also today, we picked up plugs for hanging baskets. I've got 3 flats of plugs to make hanging baskets. I try to go ahead and get flowers and hanging baskets ready. That way they're in bloom and they're ready to sell by Mother's Day, because that is the busiest time to sell any kind of vegetable. Here it is, the end of February, and I know that it's really early to go ahead and seed, because really you shouldn't seed until about the 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost. But the reason that I seed tomatoes and other vegetables early is because these will be the plants that I put in our high tunnel. And in our high tunnel, we'll be able to plant in there almost a month before it'll be time to plant anything in the garden. About the middle of March, I will go ahead and seed the other vegetable plants. That way, by May, they'll be ready to sell or to distribute through friends and family. We've never really sold a lot of plants. This year I am going to try to raise more, but usually we just distribute the plants between family and friends, because they're not really as blessed as we are to have a greenhouse to start their own vegetables, and this saves them money. That way they don't have to go out and buy plants. Another reason that I am seeding more for plants this year is because last year there was a shortage of vegetable plants because of the COVID pandemic. Everyone was trying to preserve their own food, so a lot of greenhouses locally sold out of vegetable plants very, very early in the gardening season. So I did have friends who were asking, hey, do you have extra plants, because I can't find them anywhere. Now, in a few weeks, I'm going to have Jason or Tanner to come back in the greenhouse and take some footage of all of the seedlings that are already coming up. That way you can see the progress throughout the growing season.
So I hope you enjoyed the little tour of the greenhouse, and this year we're going to try some new things, mainly for educational purposes. We're even going to try to do a little popcorn this year and try to teach Farmer Finn and you viewers, some of the kids, where popcorn comes from. We want to grow more pumpkins this year, and hopefully we'll have good footage and we'll have some exciting videos coming up. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate that. If you click on the bell, it'll let you know when we post new videos. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe from Rocky Knob Farm.